An excellent performance always carries a lot of the film. Many great acting performances have been seen in movies this year, and from the ones I saw, here is the list of the best 10 of them ranked.
Will you just stay out of the water?
I may miss many exceptional performances here and create another list later, but for now, these are the ones that moved me the most this year.
I'm where I belong, sir.
Number 10. Tom Cruise, Top Gun Maverick. Tom Cruise's performance in Top Gun Maverick is subtle, and its subtlety brings class to the movie. It is the sequel of the 1986 film Top Gun about the US Navy Air Force, where their best pilot Maverick, played by Tom Cruise, will teach a few fresh students for a dangerous mission.
No, someone's not coming back from this.
Tom Cruise's acting reflects different emotions with little to no words, and it really connected with me. He reflects grief so well in this movie. He doesn't want the same to happen with the son of his best friend who had died being in the Navy. He doesn't want to even lose any of the soldiers.
Trust your instincts. Don't think, just do. You think up there, you're dead. Believe me.
Tom Cruise here is not as the handsome Hollywood hero as always, but a complex character struggling with the past, and he had portrayed this so well. Number 9. Tilda Swinton, The Eternal Daughter. Probably there was never a bad Tilda Swinton performance. She is really great at showing nervousness and tension.
And here's your key.
Thank you. And as soon as possible, it would be good to know that we can be here for the remaining nights.
The Eternal Daughter is a film about a woman visiting a lonely hotel with her mother and her dog to write a book about her. But as she stays there, the hotel seems haunted. There is only one worker at the hotel who is not very friendly, and also she witnesses many peculiar things. The Eternal Daughter is precise and horrific. The environment it creates is excellent, even far better than so many actual horror films. And the midst of that, Tilda Swinton's acting truly induces anxiety, and even more so sometimes it is actually hilarious. She plays the role of both herself and her mother, and the way she portrays both feels so different that proves how great the performance actually is.
She has a great capacity for the practical magic of love.
Yes.
You know, she does it well.
Number 8. Jake Gyllenhaal, Ambulance.
Leave the flamencos alone! They are two separate events!
Ambulance tells the story of a man struggling to pay the bills for his wife's operation and asking for a loan from his brother, who invites him to their mission of robbing a bank instead. Despite his best interest, he engages in it, but as the mission fails midway, they abduct an ambulance to escape. It is basically a 2-hour-long intense chase scene. The film is directed so tremendously, and Jake Gyllenhaal's performance is no short of excellent.
We're not cowboys. We're not shooting anything up. This is my job. Come on. We can do this in our sleep.
Danny, let's roll!
All right! 1 second!
This film may often be disregarded as a great film of 2022, but it doesn't matter how classic the performance from Jake Gyllenhaal was. It was an enthusiastic portrayal of a distressed, angry man and was thoroughly gripping.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to point the gun at you. I don't really like pointing guns at anybody. It's not really my thing. But like what was I supposed to do, you know?
Number 7. Zahra Mir Ebrahimi, Holy Spider. The Iranian film Holy Spider's excellence lies in its lead actress performance. Zahra Mir Ebrahimi's acting won her the Best Actress award at Cannes Film Festival this year. The film is inspired by the real serial killings in Iran during the early 21st century, when a misogynistic killer murdered 16 sex workers, and even after being caught, most people supported and admired his actions.
پس شما فکر نمی‌کنین که این زن لایق مرگ بوده؟
Zahra Mir Ebrahimi's performance as the investigating reporter is downright believable and simply gripping. There is no heavy moment in her performance, but the straight portrayal of a journalist doing her job, and it's perfect. Her performance even hides a lot of problematic aspects of the movie and provides a gripping character drama. Number 6. Michelle Williams, The Fabelmans.
Movies are dreams, darling, that you never forget.
The Fabelmans is a roller coaster ride of emotions, and Michelle Williams is the fuel of that ride. She has portrayed the quirky character with her pure efficiency.
Is this safe? Of course it's safe. I'm your mother.
The semi-autobiographical film by Steven Spielberg tells the story of a young boy finding a passion for movies from a young age and slowly being a professional to make movies, where her mother absolutely adores his work, but his father on one hand expects something different from him. Michelle Williams' character is not just a typical 1950s housewife mother in here, but far more.
Everything happens for a reason. Say it with me. Everything happens for a reason.
Her complex and eccentric nature is a vital power of the movie. From being hysterical to emotionally deranged, her acting is melodramatic yet so authentic. Number 5. Song Kang-ho, Broker. Broker is a story of two church workers who steal babies from the church box where people leave their unwanted children. Later, they sell them on the black market for adoption. Song Kang-ho plays here one of those two workers. His character here though does illegal things but is candid and wholesome from beginning to end. Song Kang-ho is known for comic performances, but in Broker it might just be something extraordinary. This is a performance that dives deep into each moment of the character, and it is clearly visible how completely Song Kang-ho enjoys the role.
그래? 자, 그럼 바통 터치.
Every moment on his performance seems believable and made me forget I'd been watching a movie. Number 4. Penelope Cruz, Official Competition.
Mi León de Plata a la mejor directora y mi Palma de Oro a la mejor película. A tomar por culo.
Official Competition is about a wealthy businessman who hopes for something different to be remembered for and decides to produce a movie with the best filmmaker. He gets the director who has her peculiar ways of making movies. Then the director finds the two best actors who both are opposite. This is a hilarious film and Penelope Cruz's performance is one of the best of it. It's a bit close to her Oscar-winning performance in Vicky Cristina Barcelona, but yet a step further than that with the help of the great script.
Loca. Estás loca. Ridícula.
Her hysterical nature and bizarre ways of taking the actors into the story make her performance a delight. Overall, this acting is just so much fun with her dark undertone characteristics. Number 3. Mia Goth, Pearl. Pearl tells the story of a young woman confined with her religious mother and paralyzed father in the early 20th century while she desires to be a star regardless of her mother's bitterness about it. Although when she sees all her ways to it getting closed, she slowly becomes insane. Mia Goth played the character in this origin story of the creepy old woman from X so excellently. Her performance is chilling and absolutely genuine. She maintains the unsettling coldness through her flawlessly moving facial reactions. The dinner table monologue is definitely the finest part of her performance here, and if you have seen the film, you will know it.
How could I be responsible for another life? Life terrifies me. It's harsh and bleak and draining.
Number 2. Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin. Colin Farrell has played a lot of odd yet realistic characters, so this is no different. Here he plays the role of a dull single man from early 1920s Ireland whose lifelong best friend stops talking to him. Now living lonely with his pets and his sister, he desires to win back his friendship, but his friend is far more serious about the breakup.
Why can't you just leave me alone, Polly?
This is a comedy, but the emotions Colin Farrell puts down here are so authentic, resulting in a melancholic sensation all over the movie.
Serious, are you? And talking to me? Are you?
The performance made him win the Volpi Cup for the Best Actor at Venice Film Festival, and he may receive more well-deserved accolades in the coming weeks because such a well portrayal of honest emotions is very rare.
I don't give a feck about Mozart or Borvolvin or any of them funny name feckers. I'm Pádraig Súilleabháin. And I'm nice.
Number 1. Cate Blanchett, Tar. Hardly any other acting performance from this year has reached the excellence of Cate Blanchett with her portrayal of the great fictional female composer Lydia Tar. She not only dives deep into the dilemmas of the character but physically turns herself into them. It's not her dialogue delivery but her body language and how she emerges in the character. The story mostly centers on the downfall of the character, how from incredible fame she descends into a controversial figure and even loses her sanity a bit. Cate Blanchett has previously delivered plenty of outstanding performances and it easily belongs among the top of them.
I mean, unfortunately, the architect of your soul appears to be social media. You want to dance the mask, you must service the composer. You gotta sublimate yourself, your ego, and yes, your identity.
So that was it. Tell me which performance you think was the best of 2022 in the comments, and thanks for watching the video and just keep watching more films.